Okay everyone, this is a full body weight workout, so definitely have your dumbbells or even your kettlebells or some kind of weight ready for work. We're going to warm up for a few minutes here and then get right into it. Get ready, let's inhale right here as you march. Inhale and exhale, old school style. One more time, inhale and exhale and step touch right here. So it's okay if you don't have the moves down perfectly or can't follow along exactly. We're just warming up. I don't have a set beat. I'll probably get off beat if I did have one, so that's okay. We're just going to stay relaxed and warm up. Let's do 4 more like this and then step and reach. So we step and reach, just opening up the side. So do it whatever way is comfortable for you. Again, it doesn't have to be pretty. Just make sure you're being careful. Let's do 4 more. And step knee. So we're going to put that elbow to the knee. Notice I'm keeping the torso upright. None of this, none of this. We don't need that. We're going to keep the torso upright. We don't want to injure the back in any way. We just want to warm everything up. Here's 4. And step and curl right here. Give that little pull. And again, nice and light. Just getting that heart rate up. Let's do 4 more. 3, and then we're going to hold the legs and reach across. Reach. We're going to do this a couple times. So if you don't get it the first time, you will get through it the second or the third. 4, 3, hold the legs, spinal rolls up. So we inhale down and exhale up. And inhale down. Oh, I slowed down, didn't I? And exhale up. One more time. No set beat. No set beat. It's not a dance. And then let's march. Do that a couple times. We need it. We need the warm up. 3, 2, and let's step touch. Here we go. Better every time. Stronger every time. Here we go. Elbow to the knee. Oh, and I forgot my step reach, but I'm going to keep going because I'm going to throw it in there right after. 2, and step reach right here. That's okay. I don't mind. Just a warm up. Step and curl right here. Anything we do, we're going to just make sure that that body is nice and ready for work. Hold the legs and reach across. Here's 4 more. 2, and round the spine going down. So we take it down. 2, and exhale up. Keep the head up if you need to. If you ever get dizzy looking down, especially with our increasing the heart rate, then keep those eyes on me. Keep them up. We could do that too. One more time. Inhale and exhale and march right here. One more time through. Ready? Yes, here we go. 6 more. 4, inhaling, exhaling, and step and reach. Oh, I got it this time. Yay! Oh, here's 4. And elbow to the knee. Pull it on through. Warming up. Oh, keep that torso upright. And hamstring curls here. Nice and toasty and warm, hopefully. Hold the legs and reach across. Giving a little bit of a bend, not too tough of a twist. Not too deep, just enough to warm up the spine. And speaking of spine, let's go down. Inhale and exhale up. And again, inhale down. Here we go, and exhale up. One more time. Inhale down and exhale up. Rounding, rounding, rounding all the way up through the neck and roll the shoulders back. And let's march. And there's your warm up. So we're going to have our dumbbells ready and start with that chest press. So take your dumbbells in your hands, okay? And then roll down, nice control, nice control. I'm gonna get my head nice and on the mat, palms face out, elbows at a 90-degree angle. Inhale and exhale, press straight up. Inhale and exhale and press straight up. I'm not pressing too deeply into the elbow, I'm not snapping anything. And I'm keeping my shoulder blades down. We're going to do 3 sets of everything, maybe in different ways, because I like to vary some things. But inhale down and exhale up, and make sure there's no snapping, there's no movement crazy movement like that. Let's do a few more. Last two. And last one. I want you to hold it up. Hold it up. Put those weights together. You might want to take just one weight because these get pretty heavy. We're going to do lat pullovers. So we're going to take it down overhead and then pull forward, working the back. I want to keep my elbows a little bit wide here when I'm working the back. I'm not going fast. You hear that touch down? I want to touch down all the way. My abdominals are in control. I'm inhaling as I go back and I'm exhaling as I pull forward. Keep this going. Inhale and exhale. And again, here we go. Inhale and exhale. Use the back, use the middle of the back right here. Try not pulling it into your shoulders. Try not raising the shoulders up towards the ears either. We do not have to go fast with these. So let's not. Let's do a couple more. And I'm really tightening my abdominals too as I pull forward so that I keep them in control as well. I don't want to flare. It's a move. And relax it. Weights down, relax. And we come up. It's a movement. It's a little bit of a move to do so. To raise that spine up, but we're not going to do that today because you're at home and I don't know what you're doing. So we're going to keep that spine in nice control, and let's do that again before we go to the other ones. Here we go. So chest press, inhale and exhale up. This time, can you do something for me? Instead of going straight up, can we push towards the legs and then come back down to our original spot by the chest and then pushing towards the feet. So we're by the chest and we're pushing towards the feet, trying to get a little bit lower into the chest. Now if it doesn't feel right, then go back to straight up chest presses. And last one, hold it up, weights together, back to those lat pullovers. Bending the elbows, taking it overhead. Ooh. Keeping that breath nice and smooth and in control. I am tightening my abdominals quite a bit. This is a little bit heavy for me. Too lazy to change the weights right now. But that's okay, I've been doing it a long time. You gotta listen to your body. Okay, big inhale, big exhale. You should have heavy weights for the back and the chest and those big muscle groups. But be careful. Make sure you're really listening to your body. Let's do a couple more here. And last one. Inhale and exhale, and weights into the chest, and we rock up. Oh, I had a little bit there. So we're gonna rest for a second, and then we're gonna go back right back into it. Grabbing the weights, control on the way down. Ready, and chest press is right here. So we press. And this time we're back straight up, and I'm going to vary it. So I'm going to go straight up, and then I'm going to push towards the feet. I'm going to go straight up and push towards my feet. So I'm working mid and then lower. And again, if it bothers you or it doesn't feel right, then you could just press straight up, no problem. Always listen to your body. Keep that breathing going. Let's do 4 more. And if you're counting, you're gonna find I am off count. I just go to where there's a bit of fatigue, somewhere around maybe 8 to 15 reps, okay? 1 more press center, hold it up. So if you're exacting, then you're gonna count and you'll follow along that way. Ready? Elbows out wide and press. Inhale and exhale, using the middle of the back here. Shoulders a bit. You're going to feel the backs of the arms too. Triceps, yes. And please, definitely those abdominals. And the chest. If we had our arms together, elbows more forward, we could definitely feel that chest a little bit more. If those elbows are aching, then you want to make sure you use less weight. You could just take a single weight. Do 1 more. and then relax it. Weights to the chest. Come on up. Shake it out. So, I'm going to teach you it this way. We're going to stay nice and tall. All right, we're going to keep our legs down. I'm going to grab one weight. I'm going to grab one and hold it at the end. You can hold it however you want, okay? However you want, that keeps it nice and stable. So I'm going to sit back a little bit more, make sure it doesn't hurt my back, and I'm going to tap to the ground and come back to center. You want to make sure, okay, that your back is straight. We're not caving right here. We're keeping our chest up, okay? And I'm going nice and slow. I don't know, you know, again, it's a move to go a little quick, but we're not going to do that today. You're gonna follow me this way, or you'll do your own thing. You'll treat this as a guide, but you've got to listen to your body and definitely be safe. Now hold it center, okay? I'm gonna get a little bit harder, and if you're not there yet, keep your feet down. So so I'm not supported anymore with my legs on the ground. Working the abdominals again, keeping the chest up nice and tall. Let's do 4 more. Last 2. And last 1. Come back to center and rock on up. Okay, and we relax it, we shake it out. Okay, let's move into chest flies. So go ahead and grab those weights. Up to the chest, roll down, nice and controlled. Arms up overhead. Okay, palms facing each other. And we're gonna bend at the elbows as we come down and press up. Okay, squeezing the chest, bend at the elbows to come down and press up. Be very controlled when you do the flies. We exhale up and inhale down. And exhale up and inhale down. And again, exhale up, squeezing through the chest, pulling those shoulder blades down and away from the ears. Yeah, there we go. Just a couple more, and we're staying in the plane of our chest as well. So make sure you're not all the way over here, okay, or too far down. And then relax it. Let's put those weights down for a moment, and I'm going to take your hands underneath your hips if you like. You don't have to. We're going to start with the legs up. We're going to do some leg raises here. Press the lower back into the ground, okay? And then we're going to lower our legs as far as they go without the back flipping up. Press it down into the ground. And come on up. Lower, lower, lower. Make an inhale here. And then exhale, relax out the shoulders. If you don't need the hands underneath the hips, then no problem. You can keep them out to the side. Definitely make sure you're not whipping those legs up. Okay? So there shouldn't be a, you know, it's a different move. Again, different move. But we're going to stay nice and controlled today. So tighten up the abdominals, lower. And then lift. We're going to combine the movements. We're going to combine that chest fly with the leg lift, and you can make a choice whether you want to just do one or the other. Let's do one more. And then relax it. Sit up and get ready for Russian twists. And again, if you want to stay more advanced, or get a little bit more intense, then go ahead and raise those legs up off the ground. The legs are going to feel it, but your lower back shouldn't be hurting. If it is, then you've got to put those feet back down, or maybe even take that weight out. Again, you can get a little bit harder, going a little bit further down, but be careful of the spine. Come back to center, come on up, relax it. Okay, so let's combine that chest fly with the leg raise. Everything starts up, everything opens up, and everything comes together. We inhale as we go down, and exhale as we come up. Keeping Good, nice control. Pressing that lower back into the ground. Don't let it come up. Don't let it come up. Press, press. Pull that navel into the spine. And try not teetering or tipping. A couple more. Squeezing through the chest. Being real mindful of the shoulders here and the lower back. And then relax it. How do you feel about one more set? You feel good? Yeah? Let's do it. Okay, one more set. Russian twists. Nice and strong. Oh, chest up. Legs up if you can. Okay, let's go. I'll move a tiny bit quicker. But I am not compromising my back, my legs, or my abs, nothing. Or my arms. So I'm going to keep it in good control. Come back to center. Come on up. Come on, summer's here. Life is here. We want to stay in shape always. Nice cut bodies. All right, let's do it. Open. Okay, let's go back down, grabbing those weights, keeping nice control, rounding out the spine, tightening up the abdominals, and let's go into our French presses. So back of the arm, so our arms are right over our head, right over our shoulders, our palms face, and we're going to take and just bend at the elbows, bring the weights over to the shoulders, and press. So we inhale here, and we exhale up. Make sure you're not doing something like this. We're not doing that press. We're working the back of the arms. Okay, triceps. So inhale and exhale, and please don't snap the elbows. You be really mindful of that. If you want it to be a little bit harder, you could take it back a little bit further so your starting point is here over your shoulders, and then the weights go over the shoulders. Okay, so you can do that if you're a bit stronger or want to work a little bit harder. I'm going to keep it forward right over my shoulders. Let's do two more. And last one. And we relax it. Let's take those weights onto the hips. Let's get that glute bridge. So we're going to take our legs out in front just a little bit, as wide as hip width. Press into the heels, even those toes can come up. Squeeze the glutes, okay? Press the lower back into the ground as you peel your body up and press. And then feel it right back down like you're a tape. We're trying to make that tape as non-bubbly as possible. We want it smooth. And we want to be very specific. Relax the shoulders as much as possible. If the weights are bothering you, you can go ahead and take them down, and you don't need them. You're working the backs of the legs, hamstrings, glutes. Exhaling up and inhaling down. And let's just do a couple more. And last one right here. Great, and let's go back to those triceps. So, French presses, weights started right over the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale here and exhale up. We're just keeping nice and controlled. And I know breathing, a lot of people just hold their breath or they're not sure when to breathe. We're trying to breathe, exhale on the exertion, and inhale when we're coming into it and getting set up for it. Last one. And relax it. Weights onto the hips. And ready? So I'm tightening up the abdominals right here, pressing my lower back in and then pushing up. Only doing 2 sets of these. Let's do 2 more here. And last one. And relax it. Weights down. Rock up. And let's get ready for the back. Okay, so spread your legs out wide, about hip width, bend the knees, come forward, palms face for now, make sure you're not dropping in the shoulders or the back, and then we row. Keeping the elbows nice and along the spine or the sides. Inhale down and exhale up. Be really careful, be very mindful not to round the spine. Also, none of this. No goosing, no goosing the neck. Let's keep everything nice and still, neck relaxed. Inhale and exhale. Do one more. Yes, and relax it. Okay, so forward lunges, alternating. I'm gonna start these from the side. So, we're gonna take a step forward and press back, pressing from the heel, tightening the abdominals every single time we press back, especially right now they're in good control. None of this. We also want to make sure we're not whipping the back like that. On the way back, progress. Progress. Don't hurt your spine. Don't whip back. Don't hurt something because you feel like you have to be in a certain shape right now. Get there progressively.
Moving on to our second set of rows. Keep it going steadily as long as you're sure you're not goosing your neck or arching the spine. If all is well, concentrate and stay focused.
Last set of lunges. Woo! We start this again. And we breathe. Nice and smooth. If you're wobbling, well, like I said, try not taking that big of a step forward. You don't need to. Make sure you're progressing and you're not hurting yourself. Believe me, if you're like, oh, just starting out, or you haven't been working out in a certain way for a while, and you're like, oh, this feels fine. It's hard, but it's fine. The next day you will not feel fine and you will not be happy with me. Or with yourself. So make sure you are listening to your body, progressing, and not pushing too hard, and relax it.
Final set of rows. Using heavy weight here that's right for you and doesn't affect the back.
Here we go, moving into a squat with an overhead press and a bicep curl to boot. So let's take those arms forward, legs wider than hip width. Okay, palms face me, and we're gonna squat. See how far I go, chest up, bicep curl. Gonna do the first one slow. Rotate, come up, squeeze the glutes, and press up, drawing the shoulder blades down. Make sure they're not creeping up towards the ears. Take it back down, palms face me, then we rotate, and then we start to bend, pressing the glutes back. Advanced workout, advanced intermediate. So make sure If this is too difficult, you only pick one piece of the movement, and I'll show that to you. Right now we're going to move a little bit faster. Again, sitting back onto those heels. The knees shouldn't be going over the toes. Inhale and exhale, and do a couple more, and I'll show you that in our next segment or next set. I'm not drawing those shoulder blades up towards the ears. I'm sitting back on the heels. My knees aren't going forward, and my back is staying straight and torso upright. And then relax it. Relax everything down. And take a breath. Moving into deadlift. So let's take, you can have your feet together, or maybe if your back is a little fussier, a little bit wider apart. Okay, I'm going to bend my knees slightly and then come forward, straight forward, and come right back up. And again, keeping the back nice and straight. I'll turn to the side so that you can see me right here. Inhale, see how my back is nice and straight. I'm not going too far down, not yet. Okay, you gotta make sure you've got this. Some people are okay with straight legs, but I'm really pushing into my toes to get there. You've got to be flexible. See how my back is nice and straight. Make sure this happens a lot. This happens a lot. I can't even tell you how much. And if you're doing it, please, you've got to check yourself out at a mirror. Ask a friend to help, or a family member. Just make sure that that back is straight so that you're not putting too much pressure on a weakened spine. You're putting a lot of pressure, keep going, putting a lot of pressure right here on that tip of the spine, whereas if I stack it like that, then it's solid. It's like sticks together, a stick in a bundle of sticks compared to a single stick, okay? The bundle is a lot stronger. Let's do one more. And relax it. So let's go again. This time, I'm going to show you from the side. Okay? Tighten up those abdominals, shoulders back, palms face forward, and here we go. We take a squat, bicep curl, press. Remember that rotation. I also lightened up my weights a little bit. I was getting a little bit fatigued, and also I have to be careful of the overhead presses. So again, listen to your body. Shoulders are, they can be finicky. So we don't want to push too hard on shoulders. An overhead press is a little bit more back and shoulders too. Some people go a little heavier and then come up and relax it. Let's do one more set of those deadlifts. Big inhale and then exhale up. And I'm squeezing the glutes every time I'm coming up. I feel the back of the legs, even my calves, a little bit of my lower back. I used to feel a lot of my lower back when I was starting out. I still remember. So you've got to be really careful again. I cannot say it enough. I want you to get in good shape and not get injured or get set back, be sore for the next 2 weeks and not be able to work out. So nice straight back. Taking breaks, water breaks, rest breaks as you need them. Let's go for one more. Just doing 2 sets of these. Moving into shoulders. So I'm going to start with scarecrows. So watch this. I got lighter weights, even like 5 pounds. Some of you 2.5 pounds. Some of you might be able to do a little bit higher than that, 7.5, 10. So start a little bit lighter. Elbows up. We rotate back down and release it. Elbows up. Look at how my hands are right underneath my elbows. Okay? So they're not here. We're not doing something like this. Just a few more here. Real gentle on the shoulders. And one more. and relax it. And let's move into those rear delts. So back of the shoulders, bringing the feet together. Okay, I'm gonna come forward. The palms are gonna face me, lightweight here. Lightweight, unless you know exactly what you need for this. Okay, thumbs face outward. Okay, and we're gonna lift up. No goosing the neck at all. Straight up. So again, right through here. Coming up to shoulder level. Okay, moving into bent arm lateral raises. Let's take our arms at 90-degree angles and just lift up and down. Notice how my hands are right in front of my elbows. So I'm not over here, not over here. 90-degree angle, 90-degree angle. And coming up to shoulder level. My knees are slightly bent. My abdominals are, well, they're in tight, they're in control, but I can breathe still. So make sure you can breathe through them, but the hips are stacked underneath the shoulders. Do one more set. One more rep, sorry, and relax. Okay, so I'm gonna lighten up on this next set of scarecrows and rear delts. I just grab my discs. You can grab a weight, hold on the same way. Scarecrows. In my form, to be honest, looks a lot better. There's no movement in the neck. I'm gonna be real safe. Real safe. I want to build up those muscles and not injure them. Do a couple more. And last one. And let's move into those rear delts. Back the shoulder, bringing the feet together. Knees bent. Palms face me, thumbs out. Goosing it all with the neck, moving forward, everything in nice control. Squeezing the back of the shoulder, the middle of the right between the shoulder blades. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. And last one. Okay, bent arm. Working the top of the shoulder. Inhale down and exhale up. Inhale down and exhale up. And again, if these get too tiring for you, lighter weight. We're working real hard, real tough. I'm gonna get in great shape for summer. One more. And relax it. Okay, so for our final piece, we're going to work the side of the body, those really stubborn sides, so we don't spill over our shorts or our bikinis, and make sure, you stay to the side, get a nice padding under your knees. Okay, I'm going to take that left leg out. It might be your right leg. Just mimic whatever you can. We'll go right to the other side. Flex the foot. Flex the foot, toes point straight towards me. Okay, I'm going to take my right hand and place it on the ground. All right, and I keep my body from rolling forward. Okay, and we're just going to start. We're going to lean a little bit more into that right hand. There now. Flex that foot, relax the shoulders, and then we lift. It's not going to come up very high. Working a little bit of abduction here. Stop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the arm. All right, if that was fine, let's add. There we go. And turn that back to under. I didn't. And it's a little bit more comfortable for me that way. Yeah, there we go. Working right along here. And we lift and release. Feet totally forward, toes forward. And last one. And relax it. And let's take it right to the other side. All right, turn those toes under. Right leg out to the side now, flex the foot. Lean on over to that right hand. Make sure you're not rounding forward. We're right on the side. Keep the hips square to the front. Okay, I'm gonna move forward a little bit more. Yeah, now I'm comfortable. All right, and we lift. There we go. And I'm gonna add that arm soon. Here we go. Just working. Feeling the size of the body. Yeah, those obliques, those hips, gotta get in that lateral movement. We did a little bit of twisting with those Russian twists. And I want a little bit of lateral right here. There we go. Last 3. And 1, and relax it. Okay, 1 more set. Getting nice and set up. Flex the front foot. And arm overhead. Here we go. Now if it's too much to lift that leg up, just use the arm. That's fine too. Make sure those toes are staying forward and you're not whipping that leg up. It definitely does not need to go up any higher. In fact, I don't know how you would get it up any higher. So be real careful. Squeeze the glutes. And 1, and relax it, and take it on over to the other side. Lean on over, getting myself nice and set, taking the time to do so. And then here, oh, I gotta make sure that foot is flexed. We're at the end here. This was a hard one, very difficult workout, depending on how you made it, okay? So let's do a few more. Last one. And relax it. And now you are ready for stretch. Let's lean on over onto our right forearm and grab that left ankle and pull back to stretch the quad. Relax the shoulders, make sure there's no rounding here. We're keeping our shoulder away from our ears on both sides. Okay, pull that left ankle in towards the right glute and keep it breathing. Make sure you don't skip out on stretching. Everybody does. So many people do, I shouldn't say everybody. Some people that are really solid stay with that stretching and be solid. Make it a part of your routine. And I think there's a bug on me. There it is. There he is. Hazards of working out outside. Go ahead and turn those toes under. So those toes are going to stay under. I'm placing the tops of them on the mat. I'm pressing my shin in towards the mat. I'll come a little bit closer just to get comfortable, and I'm going to push my hip forward, pushing forward, so we feel a nice stretch in the hip flexor and the quad. And if this doesn't feel comfortable for you, go back to what we were just doing. That's fine too. And just relax. Just relax, do your thing. To a few series of stretches, just to at least lengthen some things we tightened up. We tightened up a lot. Okay, and release it. Moving on to that forearm, and take that left leg. Doesn't matter. We'll switch to the other side anyway. Flex the left toes up, and then go ahead and lean forward into that half forward bend, half forward. So my chest is up. You might hear that a lot. I feel a lot of a pull in my back. I'm really tight there, but I really want to try and focus the stretch in my hamstring. So I want to straighten up my spine and really focus on that leg. No matter where you grab, maybe grab the back of the knee. Try pressing the back of the knee in towards the mat or the towel in my case, or the floor. If you can grab the foot, great. If not, no problem. Just continue to try and get that stretch in. go. We'll come up, and I'm going to take my right leg this time, place it across and over my left, take my left arm, the inside of the elbow around my right knee, and then just hug it in, and stretching out the right hip. And I'm going to turn and rotate to the side. A little bit of a twist here, stretching out the lower back on the right side and the right hip. Relax everything. Pull it in. Lengthen the top of your head up towards the ceiling or the sky. Yeah, as you twist a little bit deeper, looking over your right shoulder. Now that I'm sweaty, all the bugs are after me. But that's good. It's good. And we relax it. Relax it out, shake it out. Let's do it on the other side. So go ahead and switch on over. I'm on my left side now. Left forearm. And go ahead and grab that right ankle. And again, I watch it. Make sure that you're not falling into those shoulders. Opening up the shoulder. You can even tighten the abdominals, tuck the abdominals in, so that you're not doing something like this. It's not going to get a stretch. Keep your leg parallel to the floor, by the way. It shouldn't be up. It shouldn't be like turned in. It should face parallel. It should be parallel to the floor. And the knee should face straight out. I was leaning. You see everything on video. Boy, yikes. It's like forever. And then go ahead and place the top of the foot down onto the mat. And rest that chin down. It's okay, if you're not as flexible. Press those hips forward. And again, just always do what you can do. You try to provide options, but sometimes the body wants to do something different. And everybody's body is different. I teach a stretch class, and I can't even tell you how many people, for the same stretch, will just experience something different or will need different modifications. I can have 5 people, 10 people in a room, and all 10 of them will need a modification of some kind. So be kind to your body and what it needs. We're all unique. And then relax that. And then straighten that right leg out. Pull that left foot in. And then let's reach forward. Back forward fold. Press that back of the knee into the ground. Always adjust. Don't feel like you have to hold it for a long time. You can move around in your stretch and settle. Move and settle. And then relax it and take that left leg across and over to the other side. Right elbow around the left knee. And then I turn and rotate, and I feel that nice stretch in the hip. I do. Some people are really sticklers on keeping the foot flexed and keeping everything. I want to relax my foot. And yes, I'm in my stocking feet for the stretches. I do. No more gym shoes for me when it's stretch time. That's my luxury. So you do whatever you like. Again, raising the top of the head up towards the ceiling and the sky, and then rotating over to the left side, over the left shoulder. A little bit more active in your stretches, but definitely make sure it feels good. Okay, and then we relax it. And you can sit any which way you want, cross-legged or onto your knees. I'm a little bit better on my knees this way, so we're going to take that right arm across, left arm under, and pull it in. Pretty typical shoulder stretch here. Relaxing out the neck and making sure that shoulder doesn't creep up towards the ear. Relax it out and take it to the other side. Making sure not not to press on the elbow joint. I'm happy to be done too. I'm going to clasp those hands together. It's tough working out. Over to one side. It sure does feel nicer outside hearing these birds, though. There are so many of them. And relax in one more for the shoulders and the chest. So just clasp those hands behind you. Straighten them out, open up the chest. Try not flaring the ribs. Relax out the neck. And feel real good that you got it done. And relax it. Give a big inhale. And then exhale. Nice job.